MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. Jimmy Dillon will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Digging in, Christian Vermont. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Fouled off. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his own. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
0-1 count. Here it comes. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Wiggins on at first. Nobody out. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had a big year last year, over 120 RBIs. That's being really consistent. You can't let many opportunities pass you up and still drive in 120. That's just not heard of very often.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Up next for the Buccos, Scott Gifford, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. A ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Doyle on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Batting 7, catcher, Brian Brummett.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Brummett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Jody Christian, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Christian has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Soft liner towards center, and that'll be a base hit for Revere. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
into the box, Damian Trejo. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bobby White. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
0-1 count and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's another 0-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Down the third baseline. So this is foul for the first strike. Revere on second. Trejo is over at first with 1 away. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Clemente ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Riding in, Kelly Shopik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. That's a ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
So 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. The runner scores from second.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Standing in now, Emil Gifford has a play, and that ends the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Curtis Wiggins.
For Pittsburgh, shortstop, Curtis.
First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Wiggins is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
Yeah, if you're going to take down two premium positions, probably two most important defensive positions outside of catcher, manipulating a pitching staff, it's shortstop and center field, just controlling the middle. For him to be able to do both these positions, gotta believe he's walking around the clubhouse telling everybody he's the best athlete on the team.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
This is flared out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Christian Brummett. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly, but the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Brooke Simpson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
The 1-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate, Chris Owings, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Simpson stands at second with no outs. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Hit out towards second. Wiggins fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So stepping in, Ben Revere, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And the tying run is in to score from third. Throw won't get him.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Stepping in now, Damian Trejo. High in the air out to center field. Brummett is there, and that's the third out. One for the Phillies thanks to Ben Revere. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Riding in once again, Christopher Wiggins. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
That's by him for strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Tyler Wiggins is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Ready for another chance. Tyler Wiggins. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. Wiggins gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. 3-1, here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. No one out with a runner at second. This one's down to third. White right there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
The right field number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Digging in for his second at bat, Roberto Clemente. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. One and one. And a fastball just a bit up. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive. That's a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
1-1 to count. One out and a runner on second base. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Scott Gifford. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone.
Welcome to you, those who are watching.
Right field.
Appreciate
First
it.
home run of the campaign for him, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box now, Brian Brummett. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike too. And it's fouled away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Pitch popped up. Bellamy on the move, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. Now 5-2 Pittsburgh. Leading off the inning, Bobby White, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Wiggins comes up with it, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, first baseman, Jack Bellamy.
Digging in to try it again, Jack Bellamy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, catcher, Kelly Shopper.
At the plate, Kelly Shoppick. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Old strike at the center, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail 5-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Wiggins.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed.
Good changeup.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jody.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Jody Christian. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Brummett. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains 5-2. Digging in, Emil Doyle comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. And there's one down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Brooke Simpson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brooke Simpson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. One out, nobody on. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Simpson, the former Ranger who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and the deficit remains 5-2. Digging in once again, Christopher Wiggins, Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit and then pound in the zone rate.
Standing in now, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what location you just can't handle.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Bo Big A is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Bo Big A.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente. He'll take a look at ball 1. Wiggins, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit out towards second. Simpson is there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Now in the box, Randy Wiggins, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. 2-1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out your BGs. You tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Very weakly on the ground.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
For the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing. In now, Brian Brummett, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pitch out, nothing doing. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Revere is under it, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Middle of the night here in Pennsylvania. It's the Pirates 9 and the Phillies 2. Rafael Munoz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Rafael Munoz.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Here's Ben Revere, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit on the ground to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Ready for another shot now. Damian Trejo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Revere rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box now, Bobby White, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Still 1-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Grounded to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Jack Bellamy, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Standing in now, Kelly Shopik, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And that one stayed up a little high.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A little bouncer. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Clemente moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's the Pirates 9 and the Phillies 3. Sam Zapata gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Riding in once again, Jody Christian. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Zapata, a 27-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Doyle arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Wiggins. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Emil Doyle, and they'll need him to get something going here. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter, second baseman, Brooke Simpson.
Digging in once again, Brooke Simpson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Dan Wiggins will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Dan Wiggins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Brummett will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
The shortstop, number 16, Chris Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Doyle, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Michael Franco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a little blooper to center. Brummett ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here's Ben Revere as he grounds one briskly to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Bucks out in front, 9-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Adolfo Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready for another shot now, Tyler Wiggins.
Third baseman, Tyler
Now the pitch.
Wiggins.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The right field number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Ready once again, Roberto Clemente. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. The 2-1 home. He's running a swing and he pulls it down the line and deep. But this one will bend foul.
Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
He'll try it again from first. Fouled off. Throw over to the bag and he'll get back in standing. Try it one more time for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw.
A lot of times if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A payoff pitch one more time. Locks him up for strike three.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy.
Ready for another chance. Randy Wiggins. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Bucks 10 and the Phillies 3. Digging in and looking for more, Damian Trejo. 1 for 2 with a double on his line.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Clemente looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. In now, Bobby White, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Fouled away. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Into the box now, Jack Bellamy drilled to first. Gifford scoops it up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, catcher, Kelly Shopper.
Digging in to try it again, Kelly Shopper. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. White takes his lead at third with one away. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So striding forward now, Emil Doyle. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Grounded to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 8th inning coming up. It's the Bucks 10 and the Phillies 5. Jake Diekman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
63. Jake Diekman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan Brummett.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Wiggins.
Up next for the Buccos, Curtis Wiggins. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
No balls and 1 strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
A runner at second, nobody out. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Dan.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box, Dan Wiggins. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-1. There's a bunt attempt, but he missed it. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And he'll snap one over to first, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Wiggins is off at first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. Hit on the ground out to short. Owings is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 12 and the Phillies 5. Digging in the switch hitter, Brooke Simpson. Will swing it from the left side right here. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Chris Owings. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Popped him up. Gifford waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, third, Eastman.
Ronald Hines will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Hines.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Nighttime shot of Philadelphia City Hall as we're back for the 9th inning from Citizens Bank Park. David Hernandez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Roberto Clemente. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Owings has it. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Randy Wiggins. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and way down on the corner.
Hit hard to the right. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Hernandez. A A right-hander standing 6'3". He was a 16th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner will get back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Wiggins stands at first with 1 out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Doyle is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The captain, number 5, Brian Brummett.
Stepping in, Brian Brummett. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Wiggins rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push their lead to 8 now.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Curtis Wiggins, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Drilled down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
The batter, pitcher, Dan Wiggins.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dan Wiggins, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing there. They'll appeal down to Gary Simmons, and it'll be strike 1 as he signals he wasn't able to hold up. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit sharply toward the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And he's safe.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Back in standing. Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Revere will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Pirates lead it 14-5. Here's Ben Revere starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
In his career, Revere is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll be a base hit for Revere. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
In now, Damian Trejo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now the 0-2 pitch. This is lifted out to left. Wiggins is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Bobby White.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bobby White, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there for strike 1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the run is into score from second.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Jack Bellamy. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here it comes on 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
14-6 is the way this one ends. The Pittsburgh Pirates get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jody Christian earns his first win of the season. Jimmy Dillon struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates combined for 4 total home runs as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 14-6. Wilson Ramos had a day to remember with 3 home runs totaling 5 RBIs, helping lead Washington past the Redbirds 6-3. The Reds sent 3 balls into the seats as they manhandled the Marlins 7-1. The Cubs took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers amassed 14 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 7-4. The Rockies had 12 hits as a team as they secured a win in extra innings over the Padres 8-7. Brandon Crawford had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 6-5. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Roberto Alomar grabbed 3 doubles overall as the Blue Jays snagged the win over the Braves 3-2. It was their 7th straight victory. The Boston Red Sox went deep 4 times as they pummeled the Yankees 11-4. The Tribe snapped a 9-game losing streak as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 4-0. Carlos Gonzalez was a force at the plate with 3 long balls and 4 RBIs as the Tigers claimed victory over the Orioles 13. The A's totaled 11 hits as they defeated